just brought Sebastian up for a nap, and that's bad. I wasn't gonna... I have no time. I don't have time to give him a nap. I'm just really stressed. When I last spoke to you, I was kind of freaking out, wasn't I? That was a lot to get done today, and I did it pretty much. I finished that entire Christmas campaign. They really needed everything completely done because they're going to be implementing it the very next day. I'm like, ooh, but I got a thank you message, and they said everything was adorable and they love it. It's doggies, it's puppies, so it's gonna be adorable. I'm so relieved. So at 3 o'clock I just had to get Sebastian up for a nap. He was exhausted. He had bonked his head hard enough to leave a mark. I just really needed to get him to sleep even though it was late. But I couldn't stop working. I had to. So I brought my laptop up, and thankfully he went to sleep despite it being on my lap, like just inches away from him. Normally that keeps him awake, and at first he's like, oh, look at that doggy on my computer, but I was like, I just need you to go to sleep, and I'll show them all to you when you get up. So he went to sleep, and I worked and worked. I was on the last like 3 items out of my like 20 or so, when my battery, which was saying 30%, like my computer just went poof and shut off. I was like, oh my god. I was in the middle of starting a new file, so I lost that. Yeah, it was like, what just happened? I've never had my battery die, and I was watching it, it was at 30. I tried to see if it was like asleep or something, but no, when I pushed the power button, it started back up, but right after I put my password in, it shut down again. So I'm like, alright, something's not right. I did some searches. He was still asleep on me. And my searches said sometimes your battery gets uncalibrated and it thinks it has more than it really does, so I was probably on 0. I haven't tried to recalibrate it yet. I was just too busy. What I did was I woke him up because it had been almost 2 hours and it was almost 5 o'clock. Anyway, went downstairs, plugged it in, and kept on working. And I finished at about 5:45. There's about 5.5 hours worth today, in addition to a couple hours here and there for the draft, the early drafts. But it's done. I did do one of the 2 labels I got sent, but I really wasn't sent what I needed. Like, it was like low quality stuff that doesn't look good, and I didn't want to do a second one without him just like going over the first and making sure it was worth paying me for my time. So that's where I am on that. Then I cooked dinner, 2 dinners, because the boys had like hot dogs and mac and cheese, and I don't eat either of those things, so I had beans and rice and veggies. I'm here to watch you. Then Sebastian watched a show, and
I want to do it for you all.
Oh, the boat?
I'll
watch again while I'm talking to everybody. So Sebastian is in the shower now. Okay, you fill up lots of water. I am gonna say goodbye to you guys. I know there's probably a minute or 2 of video that isn't me ranting, but honestly, we didn't do anything except for go to class, and I can't film there. I couldn't even sit by the window. There was so many people there. Class is so big, they have 3 teachers. We did go to Starbucks afterwards because I thought before I started working I could treat myself to a soy chai and a gingerbread, and I did, and I was going over. I'm watching. Oh, don't spray it in here. Spray it over there. I was going over Jax's algebra because I could pull up the test results on my phone. Okay, well, I'm watching. And then I turn around, and my bag, which I'm watching it while I'm talking. I saw you squirt it.
Oh, right now.
But I can't show you him because he's naked, obviously. Hey, we got a creeper in the background. So I was going over his test results, and then I looked behind me. My bag was on the floor behind my stool, and it was covered in coffee. Coffee splatter all over it. My knitting bag had been on the top. It was a plastic bag, so that was easy to wipe off. There was a cup inside my bag, and that had coffee in it and on it. There's coffee on the floor, all up my bag on like 3 sides of it. It's like, couldn't you like tap me on the shoulder and tell me that you just messed up my bag? I wouldn't have been mad. Did you spill peppermint coffee on my bag? No, then you don't have to. Anyway, all right, go back in. Go back in. Finish up, you got 2 minutes. No, he can't. Here, let's go here. It's really noisy in here. Anyway, guys, I'm going to say goodnight to you because I'm sure you haven't even watched it this far. If you have watched it this far, what emoji should they put in the comments?
You should.
Which emoji if they made it this far?
You should put.
Hurry up.
The.
Dun, dun, dun,
The strawberry emoji if you watch through the entire video.
Okay, if you made it this far, leave a strawberry emoji for Jax in the comments. Alright, good night guys. See you tomorrow.